It appears a long chapter in the saga of Leticia Astacio has come to a close. Today, Judge Astacio is no longer a judge. The New York State Court of Appeals decided to uphold the Commission on Judicial Conduct's decision, removing her from the Rochester City Court bench. Selena Lewis is live in Canandaigua, where the administrative judge of New York's 7th Judicial District just commented on this decision. Selena.
Adam, well, that's right. Judge Doran just spoke to media just a short while ago. He had been in charge of overseeing former Judge Astacio's duties as a city court judge. He says if there is a bright side to today's removal, it's that he and the hundreds of other court employees and hundreds of other judges that he oversees, that they can all get back to work without any distractions.
No one's above the law, whether you're a judge, whether you're an office holder in some other capacity, whether you're a reporter for the media. None of us are above the law. And this should be a reminder of that to everyone.
The New York State Court of Appeals' decision to remove Leticia Astacio from the bench cited not just her initial DWI, but her behavior in the 2.5 years following, saying, quote, "Here, the circumstances spanning petitioner's collective misconduct qualify as egregious. Specifically, petitioner's judicial role exacerbated her already very serious crime of driving while intoxicated and undermined effectiveness as a judge, responsible for applying drunk driving laws to others."
The court seems to have agreed with the commission that not only was the original charge of driving while intoxicated serious, but what turned this into a removal case was all the subsequent events in which Judge Astacio demonstrated that she was unfit to be a judge.
The decision referenced a pattern of behavior, quote, "We are unpersuaded that petitioner has genuinely accepted personal responsibility. To the contrary, she continues to point to external factors and justifications as excuses for her behavior."
It's a reminder to us as to how important our jobs are and how much the public expects from us and how much they're entitled to expect from us.
So former Judge Astacio, despite not overseeing cases for quite some time now, was still receiving a taxpayer-funded salary of more than $180,000. We are told that that stopped today and that because of their pay periods, she actually owes a day's pay back to the state. Adam?
All right, thank you. You did hear from Judge Doran there. The other gentleman you saw, his name, Robert Tembeckjian. He is with the Commission on Judicial Conduct. Also today, we spoke with Leticia Astacio's attorney in the criminal matter. Here's what he had to say about the ruling against her today.
I was still disappointed for her. I understand that there are a lot of different things that were considered as part of the final decision, but ultimately this is the first instance where the sole conviction is based on a singular DWI, and so I had hopes for her that she would be able to prevail in that proceeding, but ultimately we weren't involved in the advocacy related to it.
I think in terms Again, Mark Foti, her attorney on a separate criminal matter. When it comes to the other incidents involving Astacio that led to the decision to remove her from the bench, Foti says Astacio had a microscope analyzing her behavior and that it's impossible to ignore the unique treatment in this case. So what's next for the position that was held by Leticia Astacio? Mayor Lovely Warren says she's convening a committee to choose a replacement under the city charter. Mayor Warren says she has the power to appoint a new judge to fill the vacancy. The committee being formed will solicit and review resumes for candidates and recommend 3 names to the mayor. The recommendations will be made within 2 months. If you'd like to read the Court of Appeals' full decision, you can do that by visiting rochesterfirst.com.